used to be the potato patch right out there. You remember that?
Seemed like I do.
Yeah, we used to dig potatoes right out there.
Uh-huh.
And when you were a little girl, you used to grow cotton right over here. This branch bottom. You remember Granny B growing cotton?
Oh, yeah.
She'd have about a bale or two to sell every year.
Well, that probably expired her pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty big job. Pretty big job. Right down here on the branch, you used to have a cow pen. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
You used to milk a cow down there, didn't you? You remember milking?
Just to say, oh, you remember cows. I don't. Deep up there.
Yeah. You remember milking a cow?
Oh, yeah.
You used to milk a cow every day, didn't you?
I don't remember every day, just.
Yeah, we used to have
I can't remember it.
we used to have a big jug of milk in the refrigerator all the time. Gallon jug.
It seems like the more I think of it, the closer it gets.
Yeah. Right here in the branch where you used to come down to swim. Right over there. Right over that way. That hole.
I remember something.
Yeah. That's where I
thought you wanted me to hold that.
That's where I was chasing the black bugs and fell on the water right there. Well, hang on. We're going to cross this big hole, okay? Remember the patch over here you used to call the orchard?
Well, I really do.
Well, your daddy set out peach trees and apple trees over here not too long before he died.
Shouldn't I?
Yeah. And we always called it the orchard. But we never had any peach trees or apple trees on it.
Well, it just sounds pretty natural.
Yeah, kind of like a potato patch. Hadn't been any potatoes in potato patch in about 50 years. Probably a little longer than that.
Where'd you going so far?
You talking about the dog? Or me? Now this is what you used to call the orchard. Here's the backside.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even remember if I was here, say, more than a few times.
Yeah.
But.
I bet you've been here a bunch of times. You just don't remember it.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's a big old tree.
Yeah, it's pretty up here. Thought one of the kids might build a house up here someday. Wouldn't that be a pretty place for a house?
Might be worth it. I just don't see why it wouldn't be.
You look over there, Mama. Isn't it pretty down through there?
It is.
Used to come over here and find the old milk cow. She'd be over here in the orchard, we called it. Drive her back to the barn and you'd milk her.
There's another broken one.
Yeah, that's a mess, isn't it?
He's taking a pretty good run there. There's another one.
Yeah. Somebody ought to get busy and clean that up, hadn't they?
2, 3.
Seen a bunch of dead ones?
Well, the ones where talking to?
Now, right over here was what they call the old sorghum mill. Over on that Indian mound. Do you remember that?
I don't know.
They used to grow sugar cane down here in this bottom.
Uh-huh.
And your daddy made sorghum over there.
That sounds natural.
Yeah, I guess
Really?
your daddy and your grandpa and probably your uncles. But sorghum's pretty good. Boy, we created quite a ditch here, didn't we?
I just can't look at it all of it at once.
Right over there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where we used to go swimming. There used to be a big hole of water right there.
Yeah. It went in the water.
Yeah. You like those black cows, Mom?
No, I was looking down at meow meow.
Yeah, don't you think these black cows are pretty, though?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I've always thought this kind of pretty.
You like the white ones, too?
Yeah, but I don't know. It seems like they're the best, but they may not be.
The white ones? Daddy sure liked them. I like the black, but the whites are okay. Can't hardly beat the black one. Now, see, right over there, see them big piles? That's where the guy did the dozer work for me, right over there. Right down in there.
Oh, down in there.
Yeah, see, he cleaned that field up down there. We can't drive down. There's the barn. You remember building the barn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we built that in 1975.
1975.
Yeah. We thought that was the barn of all barns. That's big. We thought we could put 3,000 or 4,000 square bales of hay in that barn.
But you skipped it all.
Well, actually, we put square bales in it.
Oh,
For several years. Daddy and I put 4,800, I think it was, square bales up one year.
well,
By ourselves.
there's the guys over there.
Yeah. And see, we headed this part down here on the back a little later.
Ah,
That's a big building. There's another down tree. You remember what used to be here? This is where Maudie's house was.
sure.
You remember her little log house?
Yes, I do.
We tore it down to build that barn.
Uh-huh.
It was falling in, though. It's too bad it hadn't been maintained a little better. It rotted down. Yeah, them cows won't know what we're doing. They think we got something to eat. We fooled them because we don't have anything.
It's gathering it together. Oh, don't get right in the way. Oh, look at there.
You remember when they stripped coal up here?
Uh-huh.
You know, your daddy and his family were coal miners. You remember that?
No, I don't. I don't remember that much.
Yeah, they had what they call slope mines. They lay on their side and chip out coal. And then later, Hilton stripped this for coal. It had already been uncovered here.
Oh, and there's the water.
Yeah. That's a coal pit made into a pond.
Uh-huh.
That pond's real deep on the other end.
Looks a little deep on this end.
Yeah, it's deep everywhere, but it's really deep down there. Makes a good supply of water for the cattle. You remember Daddy swimming that when that was first built?
Well, frankly, I vaguely remember it.
Yeah.
Not plainly, but...
He got in this end and swam all the way to the other end.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I remember that saying real plain.
I think he just did it one time. He's used to swimming. He's a good swimmer. Oh, we're kind of blocked out here, aren't we?
I think so. Oh, those are pretty.
That little pine trees?
Don't look like there's many missing up in there.
Yeah, that's kind of a jungle then.
There's another one over there.
Yeah. Those are loblolly pines.
Uh-huh.
Hard to keep a farm up, isn't it?
Well, didn't they used to have some kind of farm here?
Yeah, that's where you grew up.
Uh-huh.
You lived on this farm most of your life.
Well, I got to thinking about it, and it seemed like it just wouldn't all come to me.
You raised cattle here. When you were a kid, they raised cotton there. But you have to constantly clean and pick up. Big job to keep a farm going.
Great, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. That's the way it is. You served your time on this farm, hadn't you?
Oh, I could have went a lot more.
Well, you're still here.
There's a bunch right over there, I guess.
This is the Brown Cemetery, Mom.
Oh.
This is where your grandma and grandpa are buried.
Yeah.
Joseph and
Sure
Amasa.
is.
And your little sister you never knew, Bertha. She's buried here somewhere. But your grandma and grandpa's buried right there.
Sure enough.
Yeah, they got a marker.
I don't know, the sun takes me away.
Yeah, kind of hard to look at, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
As far as I know, that's the only ones buried here. There's a lot of Overbys buried here. I don't know who they are directly.
Probably you or somebody. Got it mowed down pretty good.
Yeah, they sure did. That was Lance and Steve, maybe Travis. They mowed it for hay.
What?
Got a few bales of hay. It sure looks green now, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Yeah, we bought this in 1985, and we cleaned this fence row up. Do you remember doing that? Worked awful hard over here trying to clean this place up. We ran cattle over here for 25 years.
I took a little bit of looking at it and this and that, but nothing just real serious.
You don't remember working over here?
Well, just mostly.
Say occasionally you get doing little deals and they turn into big deals?
Yeah.
And you just keep it going?
Yeah, have to keep going.
Yeah. You've always been a hard worker. You think you're lazy now, but you're not.
No, not too bad.
You used to tell me a while ago how lazy you were.
Uh-huh.
But you're not. You're one of the hardest working people I've ever known. I think it'd be a pretty place to build a house.
Well, tell the truth. Yeah. Sure, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. I believe it does. We cleaned this up with a chainsaw.